Hello, I'm Cody, and welcome to session 40 of my Pillars of Eternity turn-based Triple Crown attempt. Last time, we defended the liberty of a slave despite his crimes, gave Maneha a test run to pleasant results, and started exploring the Longwatch Falls, which we will be continuing to do when the load screen ends. Alright, where were we? Alright, there were a couple of encounters up in this area that looked positioned tricky
I'll
to
take a
get
look.
at one of them at a time. So I wanted to see if I could approach the area from a different angle. Oops. Oh.
Oh.
These things sure do like to come in large packs.
Yes? Quaithe, Sailmace, mate. Your tale ends here!
I'm here.
Hireling payday. They took 650 copper. Good for them.
I'm ready. Your aim could use some improvement. Oh?
Nice of the beetles to waste time burrowing instead of just walking forward a couple of centimeters.
Ha!
It's been poisoned!
Ah!
Hey.
I'm here.
Oh, goody. Stuff back at Cade Nua that I might need to deal with. Check that after the fight.
Spot on.
Oh, and again, I'm now noticing this is one of those times when the music has decided to be super, super quiet for no reason.
Quaithe, Sailmace, mate. Your tale ends here!
Border Republics.
Hey.
I'm here. After him, Itumok. Oh? I'm here.
Yes? Your tale ends here!
Hey. Fourtieth!
Yes. Ready, Watcher. Got an arrow for this one.
Tell me.
A wealthy noble by the name of Lord Sidrock has arrived at the stronghold. He was nearly set upon by brigands on the road, but your patrols intervened. Oh, okay, so I don't actually need to go talk to him or anything. He just gives me +3 prestige while he is standing around. Good for him. You can hang out as long as you like, then.
Laying low.
You feel someone nudge the small of your back. You turn around. No one's standing there, but you feel it again. Something is moving in your pack. You open your pack and hear a soft burbling sound. As you rummage through your belongings, something slick brushes your hand. It's a baby Langofith. It watches you with benign curiosity, eggshell fragments still stuck to its body. You're the first person it saw. It's gonna think you're its mama now. A little four-armed fish baby is your son. At our beams, I couldn't be happier for you. You have lost the pearlescent orb and gained the baby Langofith. Okay. I assume that goes in the pet slot? Yeah, sure, why not? We've had that little Drake on for ages. Kinda looks like they didn't really make a model for it and just shrunk down one of the existing ones. Looks like this whole plateau will need to be entered from the slightly dangerous angle, but oh well. Sneak past here, because I don't want combat to start at this angle. That would be terrible.
Now here's something.
Oh. Durgan iron ingots and 60 cogwheels. And deal with the Gleaming Society first if we can.
Yes.
Arthur, Wherein Chie.
Instill doubt. What does this do? Just dazed everybody, basically? Alright, that's annoying. Or no, Instill doubt is what the other one's casting. It casts Interdiction. Alright. Ulmer. Oh, this is probably one of those bounties, isn't it? It's been a while. Yep. Gleaming Society. Oh, that one's a monk.
I'm here. I'm ready.
Arthur, Wherein Chie.
Itumak taking a lot of damage. Hopefully I actually remember to heal him. I so often forget. If he even gets a turn. Oh, that's nice. He crit me with that Instill Doubt. Shouldn't be nice, but it does mean my company captain's hat should have one more point of progress. Put it one away from finishing.
Freros, Ceres.
Ready, Watcher.
go. 2 max back and reasonably healthy. Hard to tell if he's engaging there or not. I think so. I think he's engaging with this disciple. Yep, he must have been.
Tell me.
Lava rule. Beyond seek.
Yes?
Nice.
You're in!
Just.
Nice. His big AoE pulses are very satisfying when I'm this crowded.
Lava rule.
None shall stop us!
Finish that.
E2Mac does not appear to be engaging anyone now for some reason. Oh, he's blinded. That makes sense.
After him.
Yeah! Yeah!
Following your lead.
A lot of damage in here, but taking a lot of damage too. Not enough to be really concerning, but a lot more than I'm used to.
Hey. You're not.
Yes?
Wow. Healing, that's rude.
Let's end this!
Yeah!
Ready, Watcher. After him.
Yes.
Unite! Yeah. Hey. Fourtieth!
Board.
Let's end this!
Yes.
Hey. Fourtieth!
I'm here. Got an arrow for.
It was a messy feeling fight, but went well enough. Bunch of fine and exceptional vendor fodder. Oh, some boots. Sandals of the Forgotten Friar. +2 to unarmed damage and grants Blessing of the Forgotten twice per rest. Friendly AoE +5 accuracy and 10% damage. Not bad. I had a monk that was using unarmed, although even if you're using a monk, it does kind of always feel like going unarmed is a mistake, since you just lose the ability to have enchantment on your fists. So unless you're just not been finding decent weapons, it feels like it would always, or almost always, be a mistake. Kind of undermines the feel of unarmed combat, but I think I like when games do something like adding hand wraps that you can equip in the weapon slot, so that you
Try something else.
have at least something to enchant. Equalize the issue.
Following your lead. Quay, sail, mace. Your tale ends here!
Let's get a good shot with this.
Tell me. I'm ready. Watch your fire!
Oh, that is a lot of damage going in on Menaha. That's not good. So I can't see her health total. But I know it's dangerously low. I mean, I knew it was
Yes.
going to be some damage soaking into her when she went up there, but that was more than I expected. They got a lot of crits.
Let us end
Or
this.
solid hits, at least.
Freros, seres.
Yeah, she should be fine with that. Especially if she gets a turn. She might not. She looks like she's not anywhere near the turn order.
Yes? Forticola!
I'm here. Got an arrow for this one.
Oh. Spot on. Your aim could use some improvement.
Hey, you're not getting through me.
I keep thinking this ice plate's gonna die in the next hit, and then it keeps surviving.
Following your lead. Sacre Doom!
I'm here.
There we go.
Got an arrow for this one.
She should be safe now. Chie
Yes.
should get a good change done here.
Let us end this.
Yeah.
Watch your fire.
Apparently I can't flank this because Pelagina is engaged with the one enemy she has not been attacking
Hey.
for 2 to 3 rounds. That is ever annoying.
Yes? Your tail ends here!
Yes. Ha!
I'm here. Got an arrow for this one.
Yeah, no, had a lot of damage there, but not enough to matter at the end of the day.
Sharp eyes and keen ears.
This brazier looks large enough to have held a signal fire once. Oh, this is a big fight. Big enough to toss out the summons, I think. Soak up a few hits.
Selmes metum.
Apparently it's not able to reach.
Tell me.
I don't want to let her get completely surrounded like last time, but I do want her to get forward a bit.
Let's
Get a
try
nice
that again.
Ear off. Yeah.
I'm ready. Postanago brudo. Be more careful. Spot on.
Jeez, those sidewinders. 80 damage in a turn.
Not insane!
Oh, they already killed the Delimgan.
They've been poisoned.
Hey.
Ready, Watcher.
Uh-huh.
Another time we get a big, seemingly fairly difficult relative to what we've been encountering here, fight, and the music has decided to be super quiet for no reason. Nice. I wonder if I actually get to control that once it gets a turn, or if it's just its own AI still.
Following your lead.
Oh wow, and that Dominate takes like no turn time.
Yes. Try something else.
Way sailmace me too. Your tale ends here.
We're losing people.
Hey.
Watch your fire.
As ever, I hate fighting near the edge of the map. I keep wanting to pan my camera further to the right and it won't let me.
I'm here. Got an arrow for this one.
Okay, I don't get to control it, but it did attack something it needed to attack. I don't want to rest after this. I think... Yeah, we're down to 1 on that. I'm going to try to farm out a crit here. No. Engage me. Alright, well.
Tell me. Ah!
Following your lead. For Takar!
Hey. Leave it to me!
Permet kong swolias. Oh? Tell me.
Ready, Watcher. My bow's ready.
Following your lead. For Takar!
There we go.
Yeah!
Freros, seres.
I'm here. Got an arrow for this one.
Lead the way.
following your lead.
Oh wow, he is almost dead. I did not notice.
Your tail ends here!
Nice crit.
Hey, leave it to me!
Your aim could use some improvement.
Bit of a waste of the battle almost over, but I want to be cautious.
me.
No reason to let someone get injured.
Yes.
Ready, Watcher. After him, Etamok.
Though I will probably be resting,
the
so
way.
wouldn't have mattered. Oh, did that not cause the affliction? She got crit, but I don't think the confused hit. That's upsetting. Oh.
Certainly.
Oh, and Etumak apparently got killed by cleansing flame after the fight. That's rude.
Certainly.
And now that the battle is over, the music has decided to once again be at a sensible volume. Bizarre.
I shall make it so.
Guessing this will just be some camping
Shall make it
supplies.
so. I can get it to spill its secrets.
Yeah, and some diamonds. Water trickles down glistening pillars and spears of ice. A few rocks peek out from between them.
Keeping an eye out.
Oh, wow, that thing had a long view. Alright.
Hey,
Yes? Way sail me.
Can't get anywhere there. Wherein Chie?
I'm here.
She can, though. Oddly. Does look like she's been, or my characters have been stymied by a gap smaller than that in the past.
Just like old times. Watch your fire.
Ooh, stuns. Not much damage, though.
Yes? Your tail ends here!
Yes. Spot on.
Yes? Your tail ends here!
Oh, swing and a miss. 86 defense. Wow, his accuracy's terrible because he's terrified.
hey.
I'm here.
Aw, she hit Chie, but didn't crit.
Let's get a good shot with this.
Ostinato crudo. Be more careful.
Ah, I confused the Spectre that time. That might be it. I didn't even have to go out of my way to fish for it that time. That's nice.
Yes? Let's end this!
Oh?
You're not getting through me.
That skill's so weird.
Tell me.
This one has felt more reliable. I suspect the escape ability Eder has must have like a line of sight requirement, and it's hard to see line of sight in this sort of game.
I'm here. My bow's ready.
Oh? Watch your fire!
Following your lead. For Takoa!
Oh, another miss. He wasn't even feared that time, I don't think. Yeah, just bad luck.
Just like old times.
Got an arrow for this one.
Hey. Yeah!
For the Republics.
There we go. Oof, next up I would need to have 20 resolve? Is that even possible with... I had respec her down to... I might need to respec her. Pump her resolve and respec her again. That's really annoying. That is really annoying. That's even... Like, I have +3 items. I could probably get +3 at least from resting, so that's +6. For +14. Durance, I think, has a buff spell that gives a pretty high amount. I could look into that. And there might be food that could do it. Yeah, next time I'm at Cade Newer or something, I'll have to consider that. I'd like to do it without respecking if possible, but I will respec to do it if necessary. And apparently 2 of us gained a level. Let's start with Canna. A little bit more stealth. At this point, he's pretty much done skill-wise as far as what I care about. Succinct thy biting winds, O Eldnari. Devastates enemies with a powerful blast of cold air that inflicts freeze damage, ignoring a large amount of DR, and slows movement. Let's see. It hits a target and then chains to 4 additionals. I do like that rather than a cone. Cones are hard to aim a lot of the time. But around Naka found deep in the deep. Or found down in the deep. I think deep in the deep is more fun to say. Summons a swamp spore to fight for the chanter. Is that the like big stationary one that confuses on attack, or the little mushroom people that knock down on attack? I would think at this high a level it would be the bigger one, but I don't know. Their champion braved the horde alone. The chanter fills himself or herself with frantic energy, significantly increasing attack speed. Wow. Plus 50% attack speed, plus 10 DR, and plus 50 interrupt for 9 turns? Jesus, if I'd known this ability existed, it would have pushed me further in the path of choosing a chanter for my protagonist. Imagine. Especially prior to the nerf on the one-eyed Melina's gold-fingered spike flinger. Using this with that, the amount of turns I would get would be ridiculous, and that plus 50 interrupt, with a max perception character already interrupting a lot, she'd just completely lock down targets. That would have been amazing. But I'm going to go with the cold damage. That sounds really good, but not really... I mean, it might be good for Canna. I was going to say not really what I'm doing with him, but now that he's wearing that glitched summoned sword, that might be worth it. Oh, that might be 50% attack speed. Like, I assume attack speed just works to get turns faster. Well, that big great sword just doing attack after attack after attack, and the DR... Ooh, that is a tough one. I mean, I never get 6 phrases, though. Like, I would almost always, I suspect, consume my phrases before he'll ever get that high anyway, so it really doesn't hugely matter. Let's go with the champion. It sounds fun. Right, I wanted to get Scion of Flame with him. I think I had that before I respec'd for his fire song. And he wants it even more now with his Fire Greatsword.
I'm ready.
KBLNOU. Is that a hotkey? That is a hotkey. Okay. Comma. Silly, but it works apparently. I want that hotkey as well.
I'm ready.
There we go. I don't even really care about what the hotkey is. I just like having this bar that has all the abilities I actually regularly use. I wish I could just have all of his abilities list across the top there like that. That would be better, but
I'm ready.
I didn't design the UI, unfortunately. Chie's level. Your mechanics up. That puts her at 14 with the passive bonus that she got from that one quest, which I think means her mechanics is now high enough to do everything, if I recall. I keep meaning to double check that with the old Googling, but not getting around to it. Not least of which is because I am actively trying not to look things up. This is not exactly a blind playthrough, but I don't like looking things up when I play games. I like to try to take information as the game gives it to me. This game is a bit stingy about information, but even so. She can upgrade her companion in a number of ways that would mostly just, well, Faithful would be defensive, but otherwise offensive. It's not bad. I don't mind boosting the nuke. She's, I think, pretty much done as far as getting the talents that I really want with her. But, like, it's never a bad thing to just take plus 10 to a defense or even plus 5 deflection. On the other hand, I don't hate the idea of taking any of these just plus 25% damage skills. And honestly, this Envenom Strike has been tempting me a little bit over time. You know, she gets a primary attack off and gets some bonus raw damage. The duration is, you know, nothing because her int is nothing, but like, obviously the downside is it's per rest, and I am so bad about just not using per rest abilities, but I think there's an argument that it's good anyways, especially if the bouncing attack she gets works with it. Which I imagine it would. On the other hand, like, it's also not bad to get some of these. You know, Vicious Companion, that plus 3 DR bypass and flat 15 damage is pretty good. Indeed, with the DR bypass, it's comparable to the damage, probably in many circumstances, that would get with the minor sneak attack for the pet. And then on the other hand of the things, is it possible some of these make sense? With her really, really high accuracy, like, I could just press the Digitator's Missile, it would always hit. Or almost always, with 3 projectiles. Would be good for interrupting. But I mean, I guess with her bow shooting too, nowadays, that's less meaningful. Could get her own version of Frenzy. It would only last 1 round because of her int. Bonus speed, action type free. It might be enough to more or less guarantee a second round at the beginning of every combat, which is not terrible with that plus 25% attack speed. The 3 might I don't really care about. I mean, it's nice, but it's nothing. Could just give her plus 4 accuracy. It feels like a waste since I have other characters that have this, but she's usually not standing next to them. It is hard to go wrong with just more accuracy. It means more crits. Kind of like this idea as well, if she hadn't, anyways. Similarly with that. Is that a free action? No, it's a stand. Yeah, this is... Aspirant's Mark would be tempting on a few characters if its action type was a free action, but as a standard, less so. I also don't hate the idea of her having a nice big nuke for vessels. It's also a team heal. I doubt I'll take it. This is a tough choice. Only Envenomed Strike was once per encounter instead of thrice per rest. Just funny, thrice per rest is probably better overall, but it's just harder for me to use psychologically. But I mean, it does mean, like, on bosses, she could just use it every, like, if I find myself against another really big, dangerous boss, she could use it every turn for 3 turns, and that's fantastic. It's a lot of extra damage. And I am half selling myself on Outlander's Frenzy. That +3 might is not nothing. It's certainly relevant. And the bonus to attack speed could just be an extra turn per fight or so. And even though, like, downsides of the deflection and health are largely meaningless due to its tiny, tiny duration. On the other hand, what's in utility? I haven't really paid much attention to. I mean, I do know that the Soulbound Bow I'm hoping to find can deal shock damage, which makes that tempting. You don't want to have to respec if and when I find it, but I also just might not find it. I don't know where it is, and I'm not going to look it up. And if I end up having to respec to unlock the cap anyways, then I can grab Heart of the Storm then. Could also grab Fast Runner. That's not nothing. It's definitely starts. I still wish I understood if shot on the run. I don't know. I say I don't like to look things up, but I don't mind looking up raw mechanics if I can find accurate information. And I have thought about looking this up to see, like, does this do anything in turn-based mode? It would be very interesting, because moving doesn't seem to push your turn back. So would this work to effectively make you faster so long as you walk 1 step every round? That would be kind of fiddly to take advantage of, but if it works, it would be interesting. I'm just going to go Savage Attack. Not Savage Attack, Envenomed Strike. Hopefully, I will actually use it. Crossing my fingers. These panels have been worn smooth. In one, you can just detect the shape of a sword. In another, the stocky body of a dwarf. You trace fading outline and shapes in the panels. It looks like they were once a sequence of reliefs, but the images have worn away. Behind a frigid curtain of water is an alcove, its walls flecked with ice. In the middle, you see a rough stone pedestal, also glazed with ice from the falls. A cruciform hilt and a tapered blade protrude from the pedestal. Judging from the size of the hilt, and the apparent length of the blade, you infer that it is an estoc. Examine the area. The alcove and stone pedestal are little more than dilapidated ruins. Ice pries cracks in the stone and coats the slick floor. The estoc, what little of it you can see, appears to be in better condition. It seems odd that anyone would leave it here. However, as you get close to it, you hear what sounds like the screams and shouts of tormented souls. Okay, we'll leave. And rest before we do whatever this is, just in case it leads to a fight. I could see pulling a cursed sword from the stone, potentially, causing more spirits to attack me. A Glanfithin Soul Hunter has arrived. Ooh, he's got good stats. It's my recollection that it was a cipher that glitched out that one fight. Though. But I can't pass up just getting better stats for my place, so. Let's see, we will get rid of the Orderless Disciple and grab the Glanfithin Soul Hunter. Move to pull the weapon from the stone. Who will do it? Let's have Maneha do it. Maneha crosses under the falls, gasping breath, and I mean, she's got strength and con, is my logic there. Gasping breath beneath the cold water. Shivering breath. Also, something in her backstory said something about searching behind a waterfall, I'm pretty sure. So, or like her dream thing that happened, I think, just before I ended last session. That was, a day ago, so I might be misremembering. Anyways, Maneha crosses under the falls, gasping beneath the cold water. Shivering breaths echo in the small chamber. Patterns of falling water flicker across the blade as Maneha approaches it. Maneha grabs the hilt. The hate, fear, and violence of a dozen mad, gibbering voices fills Maneha's mind. Maneha shudders through a wave of mental pain, struggling to hold the voices back. Grunts and cries of agony ring through the tiny space. Keep holding on. Maneha maintains a tight grip on the sword, arms shaking with effort. Eventually, Maneha regains a measure of focus through the clamoring voices. Yet, as Maneha's breathing steadies and the cacophony subsides, something pulls Maneha's arms forward. It suddenly looks as if Maneha is holding a heavy and painful burden. Maneha could probably pull the S-Stock free, but it will be taxing without careful effort. I mean, what does that mean, taxing? Like, why would I ever choose draw the S-Stock opposed to brace against the pedestal to pull it out? That is a very strange choice. Inspect? The blade is fine, sturdy steel. Peering closer, Maneha sees part of a poem written along the blade. 'Tis a traitor's fate to sleep and never rest, whilst knowledge of his deeds 'tis lodged within his breast. But earnest penance heals the sorrowful man, and worthy actions stay the executioner's hand. I'm just gonna take, it feels like choice 3 is just the superior choice to choice 1. That makes me suspicious. I'm going to choose 1 because of it. Maneha rips the S-Stock from the stone. In an impressive display of brute strength, the blade rings with the force of the effort. Yet, when Maneha tries to release the weapon, it remains stuck in Maneha's fingers. Something within the weapon grasps at Maneha's soul, binding to it. Some kind of writing glows from the blade. The Grey Sleeper. A soulbound S-Stock. Decipher the first verse of the poem. Cannot be unequipped. Oh, that's annoying. At least it's fine, I guess. This S-Stock has a smooth, sturdy blade that tapers to a needle-sharp point. The groans of a dozen tortured souls ring from the metal, binding the weapon to the hand of its wielder for so long as the curse persists. A few verses are etched along the blade. 'Tis a traitor's fate to sleep and never rest, whilst knowledge of his deeds is lodged within his breast, but earnest penance heals the sorrowful man, and worthy actions stay the executioner's hand. A new verse appeared when the blade was drawn from the pedestal. It reads, Seek the whirling agent made of copper Adra stone. Awaken first your essence, so that you may atone. Oh god, I hate poetry. And puzzles. Word puzzles, at least. Let me do a Sudoku to unlock the sword, not a word puzzle. Well, it looks like we're respecking her to use S-Stocks. That's a shame. I like having reach weapons. On somebody, at least, because I like them on a theoretical or practical level. Oh, and she's fatigued as well. Fantastic. She just rested, so it feels like a waste to rest away her fatigue as well. Or again. It's down here. Well, I say that, I'm not going into a cave with her fatigued. That's just camp supplies.
Sharp eyes and keen ears.
This is sus. If I hadn't rested outside, seeing this pile of bones definitely would have made me do so inside. That ice blight does not appear to be hostile for some reason. I already have one of those, right? Yeah, these are that Maelstrom that sounds like a really strong spell. This looks frightening. I'll make sure everybody is 8 lore. Canna only has 6, right? Yeah. Let's split. How much did Edar have? I know I gave him some. He can get up to 8.
Hey.
Why did that... There we go. Endurance and Dexterity. Any of these give Resolve? I want to make sure I am aware of it if they do. I don't know if any of this is dangerous enough to care.
Certainly.
Probably not. Nothing in this game has been in a while. You never know. They'll never had a trap be actually used. Oh, a big old dragon. Okay. Alpine Dragon. The dragon turns its head to look at you. Its red eyes are clouded like dirty ice, and its sides heave with labored breaths. Frosty plumes jet beneath its teeth.
Leave. Now.
The only sound the dragon makes is a hoarse growl, but you hear it as clearly as if it were spoken language. The beast bares its teeth. You look ill.
I can still peel the flesh from your bones.
The dragon coughs, spattering the ice with crimson droplets. You see something femur-shaped stuck between its teeth. You're barely staying on your feet. I think you're too weak to fight me.
Careful. I killed the last wanderer I found in these parts.
Did you eat Igadir, the young man by the road?
Was that the rodent's name? I only know that he tasted mealy and lean.
The dragon probes the leg bone with its tongue. Then why do you look injured? He didn't seem like much of an adversary.
I killed him with one swipe of my claws, while he stared at me with those vacant lamb's eyes.
It digs its talons into the snow.
But his soul shared a connection with mine, one that left me strained, briefly.
It fixes its slit pupiled eyes on you. You're his soul twin? Why did you kill him?
While he lived, his suffering became mine, and as he drew closer, his weakness infected my essence. I can never be strong while a soul twin of mine lives.
You've been through this before?
Since I was a worm, sudden fits of agony and terror would paralyze me. I was a prisoner to experiences that weren't mine.
The dragon's tail slowly coils and uncoils.
Eventually, I noticed something similar in my fellow hatchlings. I felt their cries and shrieks become mine as they nipped and flew at one another.
How did you become linked with your siblings?
I don't waste my time with the mysteries of souls, what sunders them and how the turning of the wheel apportions them. What matters is power, survival. I killed as many of the other hatchlings as I could. I felt their pain, but I also felt parts of their souls become mine.
Its slitted pupils widen at the memory.
I slaughtered and devoured, and the scent of blood drove my siblings into a frenzy. Our nest became a maelstrom of chaos as we fought, dying and feeding together. At last, only a handful of us were left. We were sickened by all we'd consumed and suffered.
The spines along its head flatten. What happened to the hatchlings that survived?
I eventually hunted down some of my missing siblings. Others returned to me in other skins and other lives, as that boy did.
I mean, killing your soul twins was wrong. Your reasons don't change that. Something churns noisily in the dragon's stomach.
As interesting as this conversation has been, I've had enough of it.
The dragon picks at its teeth with a claw and finally pops the leg bone free. It chews on the morsel, its eyes fixed on you. Don't start a fight you can't win, dragon. It looks at you, still crunching and splintering the bone between its teeth. Finally, it swallows the jagged mess.
Yet what will you offer me if I let you go?
You let me go? I won't kill you.
I tire of your bravado. If you can offer me nothing better, then at least you'll satisfy my hunger.
It roars, flashing its fangs and claws as it prepares to attack. Alright.
Do you mind?
Okay, well, let's try this Envenomed Strike. Oh no. Why did that summon a bunch of extra enemies? How much did it do as well? It does bounce, so that's nice. I only hit the Alpine Dragon for 8 damage, though. Oh, and I grazed for 3. It does not appear to have done the pierce... Oh, the raw damage. Oh, I guess it does it on his turn. Okay. More concerned by these added specters, honestly, than I am the dragon at the moment. Well, that is perhaps my own naivete, based on how well the dragon went at Hylia's temple.
Hey.
Toss that up to delay.
Following your...
That'll help. Oh yeah, I weakened a lot of this stuff.
Let's end this!
I'm here.
Yeah, didn't expect him to do damage. Was hoping to hit with a blind.
Lead the way. Just like old times.
Alright, she's using that now.
I'm ready.
How much did this do? 21, 5, and a miss against the dragon, but did a little bit to the ooze and blight nearby. Alright. Well, apparently it hit them with a debuff, but it did not hit the dragon with one. Oh, and the dragon's focused on Pelagina. That's funny the way it just pivots like a robot. And her, I guess, over there, so that if it does a big breath attack, it doesn't hit my whole team.
Rest well, my friend.
Kind of hoping that their Spectre would wander into that trap, so I'd finally get to see how effective or not those traps are. Can I hobble you? Can. And I delayed you a little bit, but not enough to actually change the turn order substantial. I mean, it makes a couple of oozes go first, but not in a way that matters. Oh, I should have used this. Oh, nice. It crit me with his fear aura, causing me to confuse it, causing it to waste a turn attacking its blights. That's delightful. Let's see, can we do this? That's disappointing. Chain Lightning Trap hit for 11 whole damage. But I finally had a trap do something, so that's nice.
We've lost someone.
Kanna's chant down there. It's absolute MVP. Pretty much cleared that all out.
Oh?
Some stuns. I was hoping one of them would hit the dragon, but oh well.
Uh-huh. That didn't work. Just like old times.
Rude. Hit the dragon, but I did not appear to stun it. That's a shame.
Hey.
I would love for you to finish this off so you can rejoin the rest of the team over there, but...
I'm ready. Your aim is some improvement.
Yes.
Finish them!
There we go. Got rid of that.
Et me selmes metum.
Oh, somehow missed that one off. So again, I'll get that eventually.
Let's get a good shot with this.
Perfect.
Freros, seres. Adoridore.
Let's dominate this ooze. Nice.
Not in vain. Ah!
Let us end this!
Ooh, Pelagina leveled up.
Following your lead. Your tale ends here!
Hey.
Yes.
Hey.
Your aim could use some improvement.
Ouch.
Tell me.
Not hitting hard. Starting to regret the envenomed strike.
Following your lead. Fourtieth!
You get any info? No. I have to kill one first. Maybe I thought it being unique you'd get info without that.
Ready, Watcher. My bow's ready.
Hey. Fourtieth!
Watch out, Kana!
That's not good. Geez, 120 followed by 130. And apparently attacks against Fort. Alright, Chie is still terrified. It's not good. Not getting crits
I'm
with her
here.
like she's used to because of the fear. I'm trying to just
After him, Ichimok!
thin
Hey.
things out, too.
You're not getting through me.
Oh? Yes.
And Nanook is not engaging the Alpine Dragon. I guess it just can't be engaged. Maybe it has that barbarian ability.
Finish them!
Can't be engaged by lower level targets. Although, this says it's level 14, and I'm level 14 with Chie, and therefore, presumably, Nanook is also level 14 now. Yeah, survived. That's good.
Leave it to me.
Ready, Watcher. After him, Ichimok!
Tell me. Ostinago Brudo. Be more careful. Freros, Ceres. Freros.
Oh, no, I meant to do that on Nanook, not on Chie. God damn it. Oh well.
Yes.
Selmes metum.
Uh-huh. Just like old times. Yes.
Yeah, it must just not be able to engage him at all with anybody. Just pure engagement immunity. That's an odd thing to have.
Yes?
Alright, but we're down to just him. So it should be pretty trivial now.
After him, each.
Hey.
Your aim could use some improvement. Freros, Ceres.
Friendly AoE from caster. Where are you? Oh no. Wow. That's really frightening. And his fear aura is so big. I thought for sure Chie was out of the range over here.
Finish them.
Following your lead.
Really want him get another turn so he can do some revives with his song, because he can revive them both with one turn. Although with how low their health is, it might be unwise to do so, because they could just be perma-killed. Well, Pelagina could just be perma-killed. Maybe I use the scroll. Resurrect Meneha. Oh, that's AoE too. I did not realize that was AoE. Yeah. Swing and a miss. What's this again? Friendly aura. Invisible, can't be engaged, untargetable, breaks engagement. Big old accuracy boost. Nine damage. This is deflection. 123. That is not good.
Tell me.
Ready, Watcher.
You folks need to stop grazing and
My
missing.
bow's ready. You're just gonna be mad when she wakes up.
Poof. Yeah, definitely don't want to raise her again. Four and a miss. How are you missing? Your accuracy is so good. Is it worth turning off twinned arrows? Can't do that. I don't have an action. Miss.
Hey.
Just don't really know what this will do in this circumstance. Like, invisible and immune to engagement. It might be really good, or it might do nothing. I mean, the untargetable is interesting. Though it would be a bad time for it. Everyone that he would hit with it would get a turn before the dragon does by the looks of things, so it wouldn't matter. God damn it, quit missing your attacks. Oh no, Pelagina got back up. That's actually bad. Looks like he's not engaging her early, so she can run away, and will. First, we'll toss that out. Oh no, she's stuck. Well, get away. Run away. Very far away. You're virtually dead, Pelagina.
Yes?
Do I use... A couple of big ogres might be good, or it might be worth saving up for this here champion braved the horde alone. Looks like he'll get another turn before the Alpine Dragon, so... And he does decent damage. When he hits, or grazes even. Does more on a graze than Chie does on a hit at this point. I got an interrupt, that's fantastic.
After him, Itamok. Finish them!
More grazes. Do I do anything with her? The Scroll of Maelstrom. Could use Moonwell. But I could just do this. No, you'd have to move pretty close in, apparently. That's less range than I'd hoped. You just keep running away. Just get the hell out of there.
Hey. You're not...
There we go. 38. A couple more hits like that.
Ixmaru!
Get an interrupt. Yes, I got an interrupt. That's fantastic.
My bow's ready.
So much grazing. That's got to be so close to dead. There we go. Ooh, and I got an achievement. Terror of the White March. Defeat the dragon that dwells... something, something, something. That leveled up everybody who hadn't previously leveled up. Dragon meat. I was hoping for some dragon scales or eyes or whatever, so the upgraded crafting components. That was the closest I've come to losing a party member permanently, I think, outside of maybe the very early game. Abramari. Black Sanctuary. Riona's Vam Braces. And then just stuff. Why did that go down there? Let's see. Unique Warbow, two-handed, exceptional, confuses on crits, and has bonus crit multiplier. That's not bad. Anybody using Warbows? Not really. She might be. I don't know what pairs with S-Docs, so once I respec her to use S-Docs, since I don't envisage myself figuring out this poem very soon. Whirling agent made of copper, age, or stone. Awaken first your essence, so that you may atone. I don't know what that means. Misses converted to grazes. DR bypass is interesting, and damage reduction slash. There's a possibility DR bypass 3 is better than the bonus crit multiplier. There's a shield. Black Sanctuary. Withdraw. Alright, that's that priest ability. It's like Sanctuary from D&D. Warding Seal. Well, that seems terrible. Twice per encounter when you're hit by a critical hit, you drop a AoE shock. Like, if it said foe AoE, that would sound neat. But just by reading it, sounds like it would damage yourself as well. Maybe it doesn't, and it's just bad tool tipping, but it sounds like it could. This chain lightning trap is absolute trash. Get rid of that. Try freezing pillar maybe next time. Who knows? Alright, let's get our levels. I'm not at all sure what to do with her. Kind of wish I could take more abilities that improve her companion, but the faithful one doesn't seem that good. Only it sucks when Itumak gets charmed, dominated, etc., but like, just plus to defenses feels weak, considering it only works on the companion. If this was the Ranger's and the Ranger's Animal Companion gains this, so long as both are alive or something like that, that'd be interesting. Or if it was just your companion becomes immune to charmed, dominated, confused, that'd be okay. Wouldn't even seem overpowered, honestly. You get immunities as passives elsewhere. But, just plus defenses feels insufficient. Part of me wants to grab field triage, just because I know I'm out of camping supplies and Pelagina's so close to dead, I'm kind of nervous about getting back to town. But realistically, I don't think I should run into another encounter, so it shouldn't be an issue. I think I just grab Superior Deflection. You know, when in doubt, Superior Deflection is solid. Yeah. Looks like she was saving up for a 12th lore, because I don't think those matter in odd level, so I'll get that to 12, and then probably just put the rest into stealth going forward. And I think with her, I was taking the defensive abilities. Yeah, I've taken the other two. I might as well finish it off with Snake's Reflexes. Yeah. Her defenses, I thought they were all over 100. Maybe it's injuries she's probably got. Yeah, she's got several injuries. Greater Frenzy, Accurate Carnage, Barbaric Blow. I feel like I had something when I leveled her up last time where I was like, next time I'll get this if I remember. And then I've already forgot what it is. But I'm also planning to respec her because I want to change her weapon type to S-Stock. I hate that I have to completely re-level her from level 1 just to take weapon focus, but it's going to happen. And I guess I'll want to drop, she took the fire ability in here, she'll want to drop that. So I guess I just pick something because I'm not going to stick with it. I'll have to rethink everything. Get more stealth. I'll just grab Bull's Will. Alright.
Silence surrounds me.
Slightly disappointing. As I said, I know there's a soulbound bow that I'm hoping to get, and
Now here's some.
If I was going to find it anywhere... Oh, finding it... Ah, dang. That would have been ironic. Finding it in a dragon's lair seems plausible. Oh, who woke the Stark. Right. They sent Aloth out to help crack a cipher. Not the class, but the encoded message. Though backed by the money and spies of 2 Vylian dukes, Aloth had difficulty cracking the Glandvathan astronomer's code. Many of the Glandvathans who initially appeared helpful turned out to be saboteurs who believed that outsiders could not be trusted with Glandvathan secrets. A series of ambushes and difficult chases through Air Glenfath eventually brought Aloth to face to face with the great-great-granddaughter of one of the Orlan astronomers who predicted the Lover's Tide. She threatened to destroy the key to translating the cipher, but Aloth was able to negotiate limited translation of the key astronomical information. In the end, the Vylian dukes were a bit disappointed, as they had hoped to learn additional secrets of Glandvathan astronomy. However, even the information Aloth recovered was fascinating to Vylian astronomers. Good. I did not want combat. I did not think there would be combat. I guess this is an encounter that would have been here if I hadn't had the bounty triggered. But because I had... My entire team's in stealth. Who's being seen? But because I had the bounty, I guess this didn't spawn, and then when I leave or re-enter the map, it spawned. That is really messy. Oh, this is going to be annoying. Even without taking into account that Pelagina is very, very low and doesn't want to be hurt. Yeah, I was hoping that would hit all the way up there. It feels like it shouldn't, but it did. She actually... E2Back who's being spotted because he spawned up there. Oh, sorry, E2Back, you're going down. There's nothing I can do about that.
Oh?
Apparently she can see through the cliff face there, but Chie can't see from down here. Wild.
I'm here.
Alright, maybe we can prevent E2Back's death if we can get a few other people up here quickly.
I'm ready.
Oh, it's coming from up there. Where's pathing? Oh my god, that is a long runaway. Well, it doesn't really matter. I don't want Pelagina up there. Can we toss this up here? Oh. Maybe if she's, like, nearer to where Sagani is, and Sagani can apparently see it. Yeah, apparently can do that.
Hey.
Well, those frost oozes can stun. That's concerning. No way I could. It's possible he'd be able to do that from over here. Annoying backtracking if it doesn't work, but yeah. Knew it wouldn't. It never does.
Following your lead.
I think I just leave Canna there. His song's in range, I know. Oh no. That's not good. We don't need paralyzing here.
Following your lead.
Well, the song was in range. I'm now thinking it might not be.
Yes.
It might just not have been a next round yet.
I'm ready.
Pelagine, I just want to move over there.
Tell me.
What's this? Nuke.
Ready, Watcher.
Cannon.
Settle!
Following your lead.
There we go.
Hey.
Guess a couple of these ice trolls are trying to reach my further away members, at least. Need to kill the oozes first, though. They do paralyze.
Uh-huh.
And they're immune to fear. Oh, I shouldn't have done that. I should have had her use her dominate. Hopefully I'm not going to run into another respawned enemy up here or something. That would be really lame. How many phrases you up to? Just two. Be getting close to the trolls that are up there.
Following your lead.
Nice.
Proactive.
Ah.
Ugh, I just tasted breakfast.
If these things would just sit still and attack, they'd be doing a lot better.
After him, Ichmok.
Wow, these are all fairly close to death, mostly just from Kanna's chant. That is amazing. Honestly, that makes this feel less worthwhile. I'll just do this. Paralyzed from her sword? Ah, nice. Why is she... Oh, she's still in stealth. That's why she's moving so slow. Whoops. I was thinking, like, she has that haste. She should be getting there by now.
Following your lead.
Those speed boosts, rather.
Yes.
Yeah, now she's catching up.
My bow's ready.
Start moving up here now.
Hey.
Spot on.
My bow's ready.
Such an awkward fight.
Hey.
Yes.
What? I guess because I killed them all at once, they all got back up at once. Weird. That triggered a new fight.
Hey. Leave it to me!
There we go.
It's made.
Loot this junk. Anything else? Any other corpses spawned with random... Oh, I might need to interact with that now. I doubt it, but... On the way out, makes sense to do it just in case. Reach out to the essence. It's all the same stuff. There's no, like, ability to dispel the essence now that the trauma that killed him has been dealt with or something. Back to the village. We're gonna rest up and buy some camping supplies. Oh, and I can hand this in, I guess. That thermal pearl you saw was really a Langofith egg. He looks past you and sees the creature waddling through the snow. His jaw flaps silently for a few seconds. I've never seen one so small. Why, the little fella looks downright tame. He scratches its head. His head. How would I buy it from you? The performers that pass through would take an interest in something like this. He bends down to look at the squirming Langofith. Don't do it! Well, I would have, but I'm not gonna disappoint Eder. No, I'm keeping him. Whatever you say. Just watch your fingers when he gets big. I'm still looking for someone to take care of those dangerous folk roaming the area, if you're up to it. The Gleaming Society is no more. Plenty of folk will be happy to hear it. Last thing we need here is another big war. Take this. He gives you a bag of coin. Still as stones. Still as stones. Apahuilo farmers in the Ashamadal Plains discovered a large and elaborate ring of small Adra pillars in a secluded southern valley. Though presumed to be connected to the Ingwithans in some way, the pillars do not appear to be connected to any ruins. However, since the site was discovered, farmers from up to 50 miles away have gone missing, eventually discovered days or weeks later in a ring of stones permanently petrified. As the Apahuilo have little experience with Adra pillars, they are calling upon Erdsarens, Deerwoodens, and Glanfathens for help. I'm going to send the Grieving Mother. Seems reasonably in her wheelhouse to inspect weird petrification issues.
Back to warm your hands, eh? What can I do for you?
Need a room.
Top quality bear pelts on every bed.
Dex, Might, Con, and Resolve. Puts us at 11. That's what's only +1. Again, I have a +3 ring, so that's potentially 13.
Back to warm your hands, eh? What can I do for you?
Hold on a second here. Is there a hotkey to open up my party management, or can I do it here? Must be at the stronghold. Okay.
Back to
I
warm
thought
your
maybe being at an inn would do, because because I can do it here. Hoping it would be a faster way. So let's see what we can do.
Farewell.
You have a resolve buff, right? This one. +7 resolve. That would be enough if I have a +3 item. Just there. There. But I can't cast it when I'm out of battle, as I understand it. Right? Yeah, because the game is stupid that way. It's really bad for buffs in general, because like a lot of the times you would want to buff before battle starts, but the game's just like, nah. That would make too much sense. I can do it, but I'd have to take Durance with me, at least long enough to have an encounter. Which isn't the end of the world. I don't want to take him for a whole adventure, and I don't want to go do one encounter and then have to turn around and go back. That would be annoying. Any foods I could cook? Where do I get that menu again? Dreads an int, perception, +3 resolve. That puts, I would still put her 4 short, and it would require a dragon egg. +3 resolve, which I can do. I'll craft that just in case. Might. X, might, perception. Yeah, it looks like that's about as good as I can get. Is there a scroll, maybe? Valor. Accuracy. If I had a scroll that just casts the same spell that Durance has, then that would mean I wouldn't need to screw around with my party. Should make another one of these. I used some. Yeah, it doesn't look like it. Should make some more of these. I know Chie drank several that fight. I don't really know how much they help. It's so hard to tell, but similarly with these. Like, I got the ingredients to make them in enormous quantities, so that doesn't really matter. Might as well go for it. Prevents death for 3 turns. That's interesting. Blood moss, peridot, yeah. A bunch of those. That looks like I'm going to have to bring Durance to a fight, which means I'm going to have to level him up. Alright, he wants whichever one gives him swords, because he already has an ability, Knight, that gives bonus accuracy with swords through his class. Spell Mastery. I mean, only really want to cast it once, but sure, I'll take it on Holy Power, since that's what I'm planning to use him for. I don't want to spend a lot of time on this, because I don't plan to keep him around for long. Fast runner. Positioning is sometimes important. Spell Mastery 3. Only a lot better than earlier ones.
What?
Still can't cast it. A shame. Give him something a little bit faster, because I don't want him to take forever to get a turn, if / when we get him into a fight. And it really did feel like the really heavy armors were the way to go in the early game, and it feels like the later into the game you get, the more worthwhile it is to go to lighter armors, though I could certainly be wrong. Alright, I was heavily considering tossing that on Chie, but like, I do like the crit multiplier for big hits, and also the misses to grazes is of minimal impact for her, with her accuracy being as high as it is, although, obviously, against that dragon at least, I was having trouble hitting. Might come. Right, he actually uses that fairly often. Bonus to accuracy. I'm tempted to just steal the accuracy so I don't miss against dragons as much, but realistically I doubt it'll matter. I'm surprised he doesn't have dex from anything else. I don't know. I don't know. Sure. Sure, that makes sense. Yeah. And don't want to spend too much time on it. I do want to
What can I do for you?
end this session soon, but first, I need to re-level Mineh from 1, unfortunately. That's so annoying. First things first, what is an S-Stock? Adventure? Yeah. That gives her a Warbow as well, that's good. Took Frenzied last time, that seems adequate. Alright, so I don't remember what I took with, like, anything else after that, though. Alright, two-handed style. It's definitely happening. Like brute force. I feel like I took Gallant's focus. I definitely took threatening presence, but I don't think I'm going to this time. I think I'm more likely to swap that for bloodlust. But definitely want thick-skinned. First. Probably grab superior deflection. Well, 9. She not already have that? I thought she started with that, or maybe she started with a weaker version of that. I definitely have one stand alone. Let's see. Yes, cancel for now. What does she got?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, Barbarian Yell. Frightening instead of terrifying, I see. I think I took Scion of Flame here, which I'm not going to this time, for obvious reasons. And could take Barbaric Blow. I think I'm going to grab Bloody Slaughter. Bonus crits against low health enemies. Bonus crit damage. The same. Don't remember what I took at this point. I thought the leap attack that she has would have shown up already. I want to say I took Eye of the Storm. That cannot be engaged as good. But I want to try this. After killing, your recovery is waived, allowing them to attack again immediately. Mostly seems good for weak enemies, which does make it a little bit less appealing, but it's be very satisfying to just cleave her way through a weak fight. It only gives damage, not accuracy. It would be a lot more tempting if it gave accuracy as well. Definitely feel like I'm missing something. Veteran's recovery kind of makes sense with the Barbarian, since she's going to have her health hidden, having her just heal automatically. Well, she's going to have her health hidden at the early bits of the fight, so having her auto-heal makes sense. Yeah, I think I take that. There's my leap. Really like that leap. And then, last one. This one I just grabbed Barbaric Blow out of lack of any particular desire for something else, but I do have a sneaking worry that I'm missing something important that I wanted. Might have taken Interrupting Blows with her on the premise that her Carnage could have AoE interrupts. It's certainly not a terrible choice. Oh, right. Apprentice a sneak attack. Yeah, just more damage on a lot of targets. That's what we want for sure. Alright. Especially since her weapon now paralyzes occasionally.
Certainly.
Okay, well. I'm going to call that the end of the session. Thank you all for watching and or listening, and I hope you will join me next time when I get to session 41. Numbers sure are getting big.